Christian Bassett is cooking with us today in the 207 kitchen at our main studio. He is the chef at Union, the restaurant at the Press Hotel in downtown Portland. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate you being here.
Thanks for having me.
Let's find out what is on the menu today.
We have a charred cauliflower dish.
Nice.
Right.
And this is one that comes together pretty easily. So let's get started. Show folks how to make it. Where do we begin?
Okay, hot pan. So at the restaurant, we use the grill, but at home, feel free to use a cast iron pan inside if you want to cook it inside.
And this is a point worth making as we get started, is you can do this in at least a couple of different ways, right?
Absolutely. Yep.
So with grilling, not all that much different. It's just you're not using the pan, you're just doing it on the grill, right?
Correct.
All right.
And you're not smoking out your house.
And you're not smoking out your house, which is useful at any time of year, especially in the winter, perhaps.
So the cauliflower, we're going to cut into thirds.
Okay.
I like to keep this nice and whole, keep it nice and organic, but we're going to take some of this root, take that off, but cut it so that it's nice and even on both sides, so it doesn't roll around in the pan.
Okay, good tip, good tip. And what kind of oil are you using? You just put a little bit in there?
This is grapeseed and olive oil mix.
Okay.
Okay, so once you put this down, you're not going to want to touch it for a while. Typically, a cauliflower head like this will take at least 7 minutes per side.
Okay, and you've got this on fairly high heat, right?
I sure do.
And that's what you want, because you want this to get charred and blackened.
I do. And then when it's done, it'll shrink in the size, and then it'll get nice and dark. This is what you're looking for.
Okay, so when you say blackened, you mean blackened.
Blackened.
It's not like a sort of a really dark golden brown, it's black.
No, I mean, that's why we call it charred. So definitely good color on there. Again, once it's in here, you can also throw it in the oven and keep it going. But we're going to take that off of the heat for this purpose.
Okay.
I also have a romesco sauce. This is essentially a red pepper sauce that we cook the peppers, we add some olive oil, we add some almonds and bread. We emulsify it and you get this.
I love romesco. And just as we talk about how this all comes together, for people who don't like cauliflower, and I know you're out there, I used to be one of them, if you don't want to do it with cauliflower, you can go in other directions, right?
Absolutely. I love to cook mushrooms very similarly to this, keeping it nice and whole and organic. That's a great vegetarian dish as well. But fish will go perfectly with this dish. Halibut, haddock, any type of white fish will work very well with this.
I bet that would be terrific. Okay, what's going on now?
All right, we have quinoa here. So very easily cooked dish. This is just blanched like you would rice. So a little salt, a little water, cook it till it's bloomed, and then it's done like that. You fluff it with a fork.
Good, good.
And then we're going to put this charred cauliflower on the quinoa. Flip this around here. And then the fun part, I like to garnish.
This is where you get to have a little creativity come in.
So we have the almonds that are in the sauce. We got some nice flowers we got from the market. Does
it matter what kind of flowers, or did you just find something pretty? How do you approach putting your flowers on?
I like the local flowers that you can get, especially nasturtiums. These are big green flowers that you can use the flowers and the greens. They provide a little pepperiness and some nice fruitiness to it as well.
Nice.
These are borage flowers, so nice purple flowers.
Okay.
So they don't provide too much flavor, but they're just really pretty.
If you're making this at home and you've got company coming over, they're going to be impressed.
This is a wowing dish.
The look of this dish, right?
Absolutely. And that's all there is to it.
And that's all there is to it. Wow. What a great looking dish. Charred cauliflower. The recipe, of course, is on our website. Just head to newcentermaine.com. You'll find the recipe along with more information about Union, the restaurant at the Press Hotel, where Christian Bassett is the chef. Marvelous looking dish. That is so pretty. Christian, thanks an awful lot for being here.
Thank you.
Stick around. We're going to return with more of 207 right after this.